So guys, in today's video we've got a brand new RC car to look at, and this one is made by Jiusi RC. So this is probably the fastest 1/14 scale RC car that money can buy. This is probably the fastest 1/14 scale RC car that money can buy. So this should do like 80 kilometers an hour. It runs a 3S LiPo battery and this thing really looks awesome. So probably you have seen this car before under the Rlaarlo brand or under the ZD Racing brand. But this one is made by Jiusi RC. So let me get everything out of the box so I can show you what's inside there. Inside the box you will find the car, the transmitter, it comes with a charger, I have got two 3S LiPo batteries with a 35C rating on there, I've got some tools, a wheelie bar, some small bits and pieces, instruction stickers, and I've got a different pinion gear. So I'm not sure if this is a high speed gear or a low speed gear or just the same one, but we will find out in the future. So let's have a closer look at the transmitter first. This is the transmitter and it runs on 4 AA's, which you need to supply of your own. So it is capable of hand steering, the build quality is very nice and I really like the design. So this transmitter is probably being made by Dumbo RC, and as we all know, Dumbo RC makes great transmitter. So the steering wheel is just from plastic, it is capable of hand steering, and underneath this lid you will find a couple of buttons. So this is the on-off switch, we've got the steering trim, the throttle dual rate, and we've got channel number 3 and 4. I'm not sure what these are supposed to do, but maybe for the lights or something, but we will find out. So let's have a close look at the car now. And here is the car, guys. What do you think of it? Well, appearance-wise, they nailed it. Just look at it, man. This thing really looks badass, and I really like the small accessories in the back of the car. We've got some roll cage thing going on there. We've got a roof rack. We've got some LEDs sitting right over there. Even some side mirrors. We've got a plastic piece as the front grille, and even an LED bar here in the front. Yeah, appearance-wise, this thing is a thumbs up for me. So it comes in 2 different color options and 2 different body types. So I'll put the link down below so you can check those out for yourself. But I really like this thing. So let's have a close look at all the details. In the front of the car you'll find the plastic front bumper, and behind there you have got some shock absorbing for the bumper. That looks pretty nice. So behind there you'll find the aluminium shock tower. We've got the fully adjustable oil-filled shocks, of course, and these actually feel pretty nice and I really like those. So the driveline inside this car, we've got fully metal gears inside there. We've got metal drive shaft. We've got ball bearings inside there. So this car is fully packed. But look at these arms, guys. So we've got very chunky arms and I really like this. So they feel very tough, so we have to see if they don't break very easily, but we will have to find out in a bit. So overall the build quality feels very sturdy and there is almost no movement inside this little car, because we've got the aluminium chassis plate sitting right over there, and we've got some bracing from the front to the back of the car, and yeah, this looks pretty promising. So the electronics, so this is your motor. So this is a 3600 kV motor, of course it's a 3S compatible motor, and this is your 35 amp ESC with the on-off switch sitting right over there. Inside this box sits your little receiver, and we've got a little servo behind there, but don't underestimate this servo. So normally with smaller cars of this size the weak point is the servo, but in this case they have installed an 11 kilogram servo. Yes, 11 kilograms. So it is a 3-wire servo, and that's always a good thing. So here you have got some servo saving thing going on there, and I just noticed that we have got some sway bars in the front and in the rear. I didn't notice that before. So this car even got sway bars, and that's always a good thing. But let me throw in some batteries and show you when it's on. The car is powered on, and just look at the LEDs, guys. We've got some pretty bright LEDs in the front of there, and I really like that. So let me first demonstrate the steering servo. So like I mentioned, we've got an 11 kilogram steering servo inside there. So when pushing down on the car, it does it with ease, and that's always a good thing. So normally with smaller cars like this, the weak point is the steering servo, and when pushing down on it, it doesn't steer or minimal steering. So this is actually pretty good. So now let's throttle up. So I installed the standard 3S LiPo battery inside there, and we are just going to floor it. Here we go. Whoa, did you see the tires ballooning? Well, I'm curious to see if this car is stable when going on high speed. So for now, there's only one thing left to do, and that's take it outside. So guys, we're at the tarmac road, and the first thing that we're going to do, we're going to speed run it. So the GPS mounted on top of the car, so let's see how fast this car can go. Here we go. Whoa, I need 2 hands for this. 1 second. So guys, I gave it a couple of runs and we hit the 71 k's an hour. So that's a pretty decent speed, but not the claimed 80 on the box. And maybe we have to try the different pinion gear to see if we can get the 80. But still, you know, it's 71 k's an hour is a pretty decent speed. So now let's take it off-road. So guys, I've been driving this car around for a couple of minutes now and I must say I am pretty impressed by this little car. So the ballooning of the tires, which we saw on the table review, yeah, I didn't have high hopes for that, but still, you know, we've got a lot of grip with this car. It's fast, it's durable, and yeah, I really like it. So I tumbled it around like a million of times and I hit a very big boulder as well, and it's still in one piece. Okay, maybe a bit dusty, but you know, this thing is really fun to drive. And overall, until now, I really like this little car. Here it comes again, full throttle. Ho! You know, another big boulder. But here it is again. Yeah, this car is really nice to drive. So I'm not a star in one-handed driving, so it's sliding all over the place. But when I'm using two hands, this car performs pretty well. And I really like it. So for now I will just give you some driving footage and then I will come back to you with my final thoughts of this little car. So guys, that was the driving with this car, and what do I think of it? Well, for the money, I think that this is a pretty good purchase. So all the components inside this car are heavy duty. I tumbled it around like a million of times and it's still in one piece. Of course, we've got some scratches all around this car, but everything held up quite nicely. Not anything did break on me, you know, so that's all fine. I really like the brushless setup inside there, so it's not too fast, not too slow, you know, that's all fine. Even the braking with this car, throttling up, work fine, you know. So overall, this package, I really like that. Is it perfect? Well, there's one thing what I really don't like about this car, and that are the body clips. I just hate it that you have to put the body clips inside there, and even when you want to turn the car on and off, you have to remove the body, and I really hate that. So if this car should have been perfect, you know, it should have been have had like a clipless body system or something like that inside there, but it is what it is. But for the money, I think that this is a great car. It's fast, it's durable, good electronics, and yeah, that's everything I've got to say about this car. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. If you've got any questions or suggestions, leave a comment below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.